know what? I'm actually a soybean farmer, so...
A hedge fund millionaire claims farmer status, and the internet isn't buying it. Trump's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent called himself a soybean farmer, and now he's the internet's favorite punchline. Let's start from the top. American soybean farmers are bleeding losses after Trump's trade war with China, with their $14 billion market nearly wiped out overnight. Before the tariffs, China used to buy about 54% of the entire U.S. soybean crop. But once the trade war began, Beijing stopped buying from America and turned to Brazil instead, leaving U.S. farmers with unprecedented losses. Now, in an interview on ABC's This Week, host Martha Raddatz confronted Scott Bessent about the struggling farmers. That's when Bessent said this: "Well, Martha, in case you don't know it, I'm actually a soybean farmer, so I have felt this pain too." This single line blew up into a social media storm. Because Scott Bessent is a former hedge fund manager who's worth an estimated $600 million, according to Forbes. And those farms he mentioned? He actually owns about $25 million worth of farmland in North Dakota, which he rents out to real farmers. That brings him as much as $1 million a year in rental income, according to financial disclosure forms. During his confirmation hearings, Bessent had even promised to sell off these assets if appointed. But almost a year later, reports say he still holds those investments, including the farmland. So when he claimed he felt the pain of soybean farmers, the internet lost it. Within hours, social media lit up with jokes, fact checks, and anger. One user quipped, "Bessent's a soybean farmer the same way Elon Musk is a coal miner, spiritually from a distance." Another posted a picture of his pink stucco mansion in South Carolina, the John Ravenel house, writing, "Any other soybean farmers' homes look like this?" For context, that mansion reportedly sold for $18.25 million, setting a record in the area, according to the New York Post. Others mocked him for pretending to share farmers' struggles while sitting on a $600 million fortune, saying things like, "Sure, you feel their pain, from the view of your beach house." Despite the backlash, Bessent continues to talk about soybeans, saying that U.S. farmers, including himself, are just waiting for the two leaders to consummate a trade deal.
So this was the fifth meeting that I've had with my Chinese counterpart, the Vice Premier, Hu Lifeng, and we covered a wide range of issues, and I think we've reached a substantial framework for the two leaders who will meet in Korea next Thursday. So, on the table, the president had given me maximum leverage when he threatened 100% tariffs if the Chinese imposed their rare earth global export controls. So I think we have averted that, so that the tariffs will be averted. And we have a regular quarterly meeting with the Chinese. It was scheduled for November 10th. Or before November 10th. I don't think we will have to have that. So we have been rolling the tariffs quarterly. So we agreed on that. We also agreed on substantial agriculture purchases for U.S. farmers. We agreed that the Chinese would begin to help us with the precursor chemicals for this terrible fentanyl epidemic that's ravaging our country. So I would say that it was a very good meeting overall.
Behind the mockery lies a serious reality. Farmers, a key base for Trump, are still reeling from China's boycott. Even with record yields, their biggest buyer is gone and their sale too. Now, as talk grows of a Trump-Xi meeting, hopes are pinned on whether the two leaders can ease the strain. For America's soybean farmers, that handshake could mean the difference between selling their harvest or watching it rot in storage. Keep watching Mint News.